Hello everyone, this video will walk you through information on the root chakra, the base chakra, the Muladhara chakra. So the name Muladhara translates into base and support. Mul means base and Adhara means support. And so it's located at the base of the spine, the perineum. Okay, and the color vibration that best balances it is red. So it doesn't just balance it, it's governed by the frequency of the red color. The key job for the first chakra is protection and preservation. The element is earth, so solidity. And because it is the element of earth, it's a little bit trickier to shift and change it. You know, because the earth is more so solid in structure, so is the root. So it's sometimes quite, I wouldn't say stubborn, but firm in operating how it's currently operating. And it's a little bit slower in making shifts and changes and transformations. However, it can be instantaneous, just like anything. The identity is who you are with your family. So here's some information about the chakra. Your base chakra is about your right to exist in this reality and survive. It governs basic necessities like clean water, clean air, shelter, and nutritious food. And the prosperity to ensure that you have them. About abundance and prosperity. It is the energy essence that stimulates and invigorates the physical body. So when the root chakra is understimulated, it will affect your physical health. The root is your center for tribal power, your identity as it relates to your culture, society, and your family, as well as your relationship with them. And so group belief patterns, like cultural and societal, and perhaps just your immediate family, they're stored in this chakra. Okay. It also helps you develop your physical identity, how you look and your mannerisms. Your sense of self is rooted in this chakra from what your family or tribe has taught and modeled to you. So let's say you grew up with someone saying you are really, really smart, you're really, really good at this. You more than likely have that stored in your root. If you grew up with someone saying you're not good at this, you'll never amount to anything, that is also stored in the root chakra. The root is crucial to the entire chakra system because it is the foundation on which all other chakras rest. The chakra grounds us. Grounding is when we are connected to the Great Mother, Earth, which in turn empowers us to deal with the physical world in a balanced way. Its energy keeps us anchored in the present moment, this present time and the space that you're currently in. It connects to sex and reproduction. It has given, or because it is connected to sex and reproduction, it has the second name as the second, or as the sex chakra. However, the second chakra is also sometimes called the sex chakra. The sacral is not really connected to reproduction. It's more so sensuality, the enjoyment of sex. So it represents the beginning of life where the Kundalini energy starts and is sent up the spine throughout the entire chakra system and out the crown chakra into pure potentiality. The rest of the information is for your own self-assessment. So when your chakra isn't working optimally or harmoniously, these are the states and feelings that might come. Feeling isolated, energetic anemia, which means that you are energetically tired, energetically slow, energetically low on energy. Excretion problems, reproductive problems, which also include infertility, money worries, jealousy and envy, stressed about your position in life, restlessness and nervousness, sexual disorders, depression, weakness, paranoia, irrational fears, closed off, suspicious, no sex drive, nightmares, self-hating actions like smoking, not eating, eating too much, not avoiding dangerous situations. If it is overstimulated or overactive, it can bring in the states of greed, stubbornness, gambling addictions, aggressive behavior, being a sex addict, brutality, overindulging in things, risky behavior, irresponsible behavior, oppressive, possessive, unfair, or a cheater, which would be a liar, angry, or impulsive. When this chakra is balanced and it is functioning optimally, you'll be saying yes to life. You'll be excited about your life. You'll be fully accepting of life on earth. So a lot of people that are so connected to the higher realms, I find that they don't really accept or even are involved, invested in their life on earth. And that does you a disservice. We're really on earth to experience it. Another would be spiritual safety and stability and security, as well as physical. Appreciating oneself, loving one's body, passion, innocence, dignity, purpose, and direction, self-mastery, motivated, practical, spontaneous, honest, individuality, life pursuits, self-resilient, sense of belonging, body knowledge, sexual fulfillment, prosperous, healing deeply seated fear and anger, integrity, thriving in life, resourcefulness. You feel like you have sufficient territory. Childlike, trusting, vitality, physical health and well-being. Responds to life's ups and downs rather than reacts. And that response is like a loving, harmonious response. Comfortable in your assertiveness, open to life, new people and things. Decisive, warm, friendly, and gracious. So now let's move into the language of the root chakra. And each and every chakra has a language it communicates best with and understands best. Saying positive affirmations do work well with other chakras, like the throat chakra. However, it might not work well with the root chakra. So if you've noticed in an affirmation or anything else that you've done in the past hasn't really helped or healed the root chakra, it might be because it doesn't understand the language you're communicating with. So what is the language that the chakra communicates best with? For the root, it's physicality, like activities and kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is energy in motion. It's when your body has movement. Physicality can be expressed with a physical tool, and that means something that is actually corporeal. You can touch it. For the root, I would recommend a salt bath, like salt that's Himalayan salt or Dead Sea salt, because it has iron and zinc minerals in it, and those minerals balance the root. Infrared saunas are great for the root. Dancing, stretching, physical exercises like yoga or sports, even having a massage that repositions the body is ideal. I would suggest Thai massage for the type of massage for the root chakra because there's a lot of movement with it. Lomi Lomi is also a great type of massage for the root. Activities can include gardening, making pottery like a ceramics class, and also a mud bath or mud facial. And that's because mud or clay connects to the earth element. And like I said in the previous video, the element balances the chakra. Whichever element the chakra is connected with, it will balance it. So having clay and mud is the soil of the earth, the essence of the earth, and can be used. Also, just getting out in nature, walking in nature, having the fresh air and sunlight is optimal for the chakras. And sunlight is optimal for all of the chakras. I would suggest doing activities that help you ground, since the root chakra is connected to grounding. And that would be things like sitting with your legs crossed on the earth, on the ground. So you need to go outside and sit in the soil. Also, you can stand with your back, especially the base of your spine, against a tree. And that will also help you to ground. Earthing, which is walking barefoot in soil, sand, or cement, is great for connecting to the earth energy. Your root is affected by the environment around you, so if it's messy and needs to be cleaned or dusted, please do that. If it's disorderly and disorganized, which my desk currently is, and I'll be shifting and changing that, please organize it and please make sure it's orderly. If it's bare, it might be asking for adornments and decorations because, again, it likes abundance. So spruce up your space, figure out, discern what is best for you and it. Lastly, your body posture, your pose, how you're poised, that all matters when it relates to the root, because body stances are, in a sense, physical affirmations of words and bring about physical states and emotional states. So instead of just words, you can use words in conjunction with a physical affirmation, or you can just do the physical affirmation itself. Martial arts stances are really, really good for the root. More on your body language is in this video by Amy Cuddy. It's the second most viewed TED Talk, and there's so much to be learned from her. So take a look at that video. The last thing for this root chakra is some of the other physical tools that can help to balance it. So like I said earlier, Dead Sea salt is great, and you can also purchase from me a color bath envelope, and it's only about 25 milliliters within the envelope, and it's actually an organic dye that you can put in either a foot bath or an actual bath and take in the energy of that red color vibration. This essential oil vial has a chakra blend for the root, and then there's also the red jasper gemstone that would come. And you would get all of that for $13.99 plus tax. You can just divvy it up and get the color bath envelope, or you can get the 250 milliliter color bath bottle. You can have candles that are red, and these are beeswax candles, which means they're non-toxic and there's no lead in it. And for these, they are virtually dripless, so they won't stay in your space and get all over the place. And I love candles. They're great for holding the vibration of whatever your intention is, whatever goal you've set. So if the goal is healing and lighting it, it will help to balance the root. And then if you would like the 10 milliliter root chakra blend, you can purchase that as well. It's $11.99 plus tax, and it has ylang-ylang, vetiver, and cinnamon. When I first started working with the root, because out of all of my chakras, my root was the lowest, I craved it. It was like the most beautiful essence in the world to me at that time, and it really, really did help. You can purchase all three, the candle, the chakra blend, and the color bath for 40 and 50 cents plus tax from me. And you do not have to purchase them. I'm not going to be like constantly trying to push things down people's throat. It's just an option. So many of you have told me and asked me, what other things can I use to help balance the root? And so this is why it's accessible, and I'm putting it on this course. If you're not interested in products, then just ignore it. So that concludes the first 2 weeks information on the root chakra. You're free to post your questions in the comment section, or just share your own understanding of the root chakra if you would like. Many blessings to all of you. Keep being vital. Shine on.